I'm Sydney,
I'm Taylor.
and this is Building Emerald. Taylor, thank you for joining me today. Are you excited to be here?
No, not at all.
Why?
I'm just not an on-camera person. I'm usually the guy behind the camera, but
Well, we appreciate it that you're here and making an appearance. I love it. Thank you.
what can I say?
We're going to take you behind the scenes of building Emerald from the ground up. We'll take you along and keep doing this series.
Perfect. Perfect intro.
Thank you.
Should we just get right into it?
Let's do it.
All right, let's take it back and start from the very beginning, because I don't think a lot of people know the story of the first, right from the beginning, when we first came up with the idea, to how quickly it progressed through there.
Well, we had many different ideas. Like, the idea was always to open a yoga and fitness studio.
Yes.
But where it started was not how it became.
No, it was a journey for sure. We went through a lot.
I think the first time we looked at a retail unit was in 2023, or was it 22?
Was it before COVID?
No, because we wanted to before COVID, but we were like, oh, we should wait until we feel more confident. Like, this isn't the best time to open something new.
COVID was when you really started your online, kind of posting online, getting online more, and then I think the idea of having a physical studio kind of progressed after. Yeah, you're right. Post-COVID.
And we would always drive by this unit that I really liked, and I was like, oh my God, imagine, that would be such a great spot for a studio. And we were in the car, and you were sick of me saying that every time we drove by. You were like, okay, seriously, stop saying that, just call. And I was like, what? What do you mean? You're like, just call the real estate agent. No joke, I literally picked up my phone, figured out who to call, and the person answered, and we set up a meeting. Was it the next day?
It was pretty quick after that.
It was really quick, and we have no idea what we're doing.
None whatsoever.
What it entailed, and we were like, okay, let's just go walk into this unit and do a tour and pretend that we might be interested in buying it.
Yeah, you gotta start somewhere.
We ended up putting an offer on this unit, which was really exciting. I think, I remember, we're in the unit and the realtor was like, oh, you guys obviously have a business plan for this. You should send it to me tonight when you get back, if you want to kind of go forward with this. We were like, yeah, absolutely. Of course, we have all of this planned out. Duh. This is what we've been wanting our whole lives. We get home, I swear to God, we banged out a 100-page business plan.
I don't know if it was 100 pages, but it felt like 100 pages.
It was a lot of pages.
It was pretty extensive.
Like a full business plan.
Yeah, it was a full
and we
business
got
plan.
it done because I've always known what I wanted and what I was trying to do. On this particular unit many years ago, we went back and forth for probably about 5 months to a point where we really thought this was going to happen and we were going to get this unit, but last minute it fell through. And I think that's when we realized how difficult it actually is to try to get a retail unit in Langley or anywhere. We ended up going through this process multiple times.
So many times.
Where we'd have to submit a new business plan for that particular location, play the whole game of, I think we're getting this. We had to submit to the township of Langley and all these, to Surrey at one point.
Yep. We went through a few locations for sure. There was one over there, one in Surrey, another couple in Langley, just so many. And each time we tried to, add a little bit of personalization into the business plan. So like,
we're like, this is kind of good. It's getting better every time.
It did. The business plan got better every time.
It really did. And then it kind of got to a point where we were like, we're never going to get a unit.
It felt like that.
There was so many obstacles coming up that we felt like this isn't going to happen. Like for it to be a no that many times, literally years later.
Yeah.
So then fast forward to the beginning of 2025, we were not actively looking for a unit at this time.
We had kind of like, that was on the back burner. You know, we kind of had given up our search a little bit. We weren't forcing it. We weren't pushing as hard.
We still wanted to, but we weren't like, we need this today.
We just weren't actively going to make it happen. You know?
Not at all.
Yeah.
Then I get a DM from our friend, John Luton, shout out, from Valiant Insurance. You should get your insurance there.
Did he pay for an ad spot?
So he just DMs me. And I guess we need that backstory. So he's the insurance guy. He has been doing my yoga and fitness teaching professional liability insurance.
Right.
So a couple years back, I had asked him, hey, John, like, what is like the insurance like on a studio? Like, what would that look like? So he remembered that I had asked him this question. And so he DMs me beginning of 2025 and is like, hey, like, did you say you were looking for a studio space? I have a unit. Like, would you be interested in subleasing this? Mm-hmm. I remember we were in the car at Save on Foods in Maple Ridge.
You remember that?
Do you remember that?
I don't.
Your
no.
memory sucks.
My neurology is bad. After 30, downhill.
Downhill. Okay. Well, I'll remind you that we were at Save on Foods in the car, and I'm like, John messaged me, like, shut up, this is important, don't talk to me. And literally it was like, yeah, I'm interested. So the next day I went and looked at it. I was like, I don't know if this is like what our original vision was. It wasn't like the size, the layout, like it was just not at all what our plans were. Like when we had looked at other units and submitted our plans, absolutely not that. But I'm like, you know what? I really love this. Something feels really special about this. And we also had never looked at Fort Langley before.
True. Our search had never taken us out there.
But we were like, I love Fort Langley so much. Like, I'm obsessed with this area. Maybe this is the call. Like, maybe this is what we go forward with. Yep. Very quickly, we said yes. Yep. And also the timeline was crazy.
Oh, don't get me started on the timeline.
We were like, this is not an ideal time to open a studio for so many different reasons. Yeah. Why don't you tell them why?
Well, one was that we were about to embark on a 3-week journey to Europe.
A European adventure.
Yeah.
So we were
right in the middle of this.
We were like, let's open a studio, but like, let's also leave the country for like a month at the exact same time.
Yeah. So that was pretty much a month gone out of like our timeline to redo the space.
We really only had a couple weeks to get a few things sorted. We left the country. We were pretty much gone for the month of April. Mm-hmm. We came back and we had 20 days till open. We opened on May 20th.
Yep.
That's pretty crazy.
That's crazy.
How did we make it happen?
A lot of long days.
Yeah.
A lot of early mornings.
Yep.
Late nights. Just a lot of pushing to really get it done and a lot of help.
Yeah, we got a lot of help from friends and family. Thank you. Shout out. But I also think one of the reasons why we were able to get it done so quickly is because it was just a long time coming. Like, we knew exactly what we wanted.
Yeah, you already kind of had a vision for how you wanted the space to like be decorated, and kind of like you already knew the vibe you wanted to have in there. So a lot of that stuff came pretty quickly to you. But like, I guess let's pause for a moment, and why don't you tell us about the name? Where'd the name come from? And
The Emerald Club, well, when we first were going to open a studio, we've had multiple other names that we have passed
We
through.
have.
Yeah. And then I just was starting to feel like it wasn't it, like it wasn't the one. It didn't really feel like as connected. I really liked the word club. I really wanted to create a space where people could feel like they belonged to something that was meaningful.
Yeah, community's always been very important for you.
It was such a big thing. So I started to really like think club, club, club. And I wanted it to be something that was really unique. And then I came across and suddenly kind of thought of the word emerald. And what I really loved about emerald is a few things that it represented. One, I mean, my birthday is in May and the birthstone is emerald, so what a coincidence there. And we were opening in May, which
True.
also is a coincidence.
True.
Like, that's not why,
Yeah.
but it's just a coincidence
Right.
that our birthday for the studio is also the emerald birthstone. So that's really amazing. But emeralds are more rare than diamonds. And I love that concept so much that they're more unique. And I felt like that resonated with the wellness journey so much, that everyone's journey is rare and unique and special. And how you would treat an emerald with the utmost care and delicacy, like that's how you should care about wellness in your life.
Yeah, I totally agree with that. Like everyone's journey is individual and unique to themselves, right? So, I mean, I feel like that
Yeah.
fits very well.
Absolutely. And I just, even the color green, I felt like that was such a wellness vibe, like plants, nature, like so grounded. It was
Totally.
perfect.
I agree.
It all came together very quickly. Once we thought of the Emerald Club, we were like, boom, done.
I feel like there was like very little objection to that.
No, we were like,
what could we have come up with
yeah.
like, as an objection anyway?
And that's how you know that it's the one, when right away you're like, yep, done.
Yeah. You know what one I really did like?
What?
Floor 2.
Yeah.
I thought that one was awesome.
There was a time where we were going to open up a studio called Floor 2. And it was also on the second floor. It wasn't like right now, our Fort Langley location is on floor 2. And it was so funny. So we were going to open the studio. It was on floor 2. We were going to call it Floor 2 Fitness and Yoga. And we loved it. We thought that was so cool. We were obsessed with it. Then we randomly came across this location that we have now. Literally, it's on floor 2 as well. But we were like, no.
I know. We didn't even, I loved that one so much and I didn't even push for it. I was like, you know what? It just doesn't feel right anymore.
It doesn't feel right. And we're like, that's so funny because we were like, oh, if we ever grow in the future, like, what do they all have to be on floor 2?
I know,
like, we
right?
can't open another studio on floor 1 and call it floor 2. And then we find a new unit on floor 2 and we're like, no.
I feel like maybe that's why.
Yeah.
Because we came to that realization that like
Yeah.
if we wanted to open more, like what are we gonna call it? Like, like you said, floor, like ground floor. You can't really be like, oh, welcome to floor 2.
Yeah. I mean, when we opened, like, everything was absolutely perfect and a dream came true. And I think everything happened for a reason for how we got there, like all the offers that fell through on units. I am so glad that we didn't get any of those because we were absolutely meant to start in Fort Langley. Like that is the perfect community, the perfect spot. I love our hidden gem location. You know, at first we're like, how is anybody gonna find us? Like we're hidden away inside the Fort Professional building. But I was like, I don't care. We'll just make some.
We'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out.
It's an obstacle, but we can get through it. We can make funny videos on TikTok and Instagram and advertise kind of in that way.
It's true.
We found our people very quickly and it's just perfect and I love it. It's our spot.
Totally. Back to, I guess, the origin story of it.
Yep.
During our trip in Europe, were you worried at all about what was going on in the studio while we were gone?
Honestly, a few people asked that. So the people that like knew that we were opening up the studio and they knew that we were embarking on this European adventure, they're like, how are you gonna do that? Like you just committed to like the biggest, craziest change in your life and now you're just gonna, like, are you gonna be able to enjoy your vacation? I feel like I was unbothered.
Unbothered is crazy.
I don't get stressed about that kind of stuff. Like, I trusted, like, that was exactly what we should have been doing. And I felt so good about it. And I felt so confident that I knew what we were going to do, and I knew that we'd be able to make it happen. So I wasn't worried, and I genuinely enjoyed every moment of our Europe trip. It was a vacation. I was not held back.
Totally. I feel like, I think just because we had such like there was no change. Like, we couldn't change the date we were opening because our rent-free period was ending. So we wanted to be operating by then.
Yeah.
We had the Europe trip booked already. Like, we can't move that around, obviously.
Hell no.
And we didn't want to.
Hell no. You bet I was going to Paris.
Exactly. So I feel like we were just kind of forced to be okay with it.
Yeah.
Just because of the circumstance.
Yeah.
But the other thing I felt is that we got a good portion of it done before we left.
Yeah.
And then during the time we were gone, during the time we were gone, we had my cousin and my dad working while we were gone in there.
Shout out.
Yep, getting it clean, ready to go. So I feel like I was able to step back and enjoy our trip too, because I wasn't worried about what was going on. There wasn't like random people in there working on it. Like, we knew who was working on it. So, and it was, like I said, we had a big portion of it already done. So
I think that pretty much sums up our story of how we came to opening the club.
Yep, it was quick, it was crazy, but we got it done.
How it should be. I think that's how you do things.
I vote no moving forward, but okay.
I mean, if it's not crazy, what are you even doing? I mean, everything that you do in business feels really crazy because it's about putting yourself out there. Because if it felt so easy and perfect, then it just wouldn't be the same.
Yeah. Like, for me personally, I struggle with decisions where I don't know a lot, and going into business for the first time and owning a space was like so unknown, and nothing could have prepared us for it. So it was so stressful for me at the beginning because I was like, I don't know how this is going to go. Like, that unknown aspect of it is very difficult because I'm such like I just get worried about it. I'm like, well, this possibility, what if this happens? And I just think of everything that could possibly go wrong, and I try to hedge against that. Yeah. But it can be overwhelming to try to, like, you just have to let go and be able to, like you said before, like, take things as they come and just be cool with it, kind of.
I think, like, you're very risk adverse, which is really great, and I think that's what, like, helps balances us as a partnership as well, where, like, I'm ready to jump in the lake, where you're like, maybe you should wear a life coat. I would never do that ever.
I was just gonna say,
I would literally never do that ever. But do you know what I mean? Like, when it comes to, like, the big decisions that we have to make.
I think you're just comfortable with
being uncomfortable.
Yeah.
I'm uncomfy.
You're uncomfy. I think so. And you're okay with that.
Absolutely. That's the thing about creating a business is no matter how much information you have, how much education and experience, if you're creating something new, no one could possibly know what's going to happen. Like, you can't have all the answers. We don't know what tomorrow holds.
I think the biggest thing for anyone looking to get into, like, starting their own company, doing their own thing, being an entrepreneur, the one thing you have to be comfortable with is failing.
Yeah.
But you have to frame it that failing isn't failing anymore. You have to take it as failing is just, that's actually a step in the right direction.
Absolutely.
Like, you take that as a learning opportunity, you learn from it, and you just move forward. Like, you don't let it be a true failure, because I don't think there is true failure. Like, you just gotta learn from it, get better the next time, and take another swing.
I have a question for you. What do you think of the phrase and the concept of fake it till you make it? You laugh.
Well, it's an interesting saying, because, like, when you really think about it, like, you just gotta do it. You just gotta fake it till you make it, and just like, you're not pretending, but you're just like, there's different aspects to it. Do you know what I mean?
So how I break it down here, I'm like, here, let me tell you my answer.
Yeah, for sure. No, please do.
My answer is, if it comes to competency, you can't fake it. Like, if you don't have the competency to do something, you are going to have a hard time with it. Like, go do your research, learn, ask questions, figure it out. You need the competency. You can't fake it till you make it if you don't have the competency. But
right.
What you can fake is, like, if you're feeling anxiety or you're nervous or you're unsure, like those feelings, like that's what I feel is true. To like fake it till you make it. Like, we don't know if we got this, but we're like, we got this. But if we, went forward with opening this with zero business knowledge, yeah, we're going to run into a lot of problems because we don't have any of those competencies.
Right.
Like, I did go to business school. I have taken courses, lots of things. You've read a gazillion books. We've listened to so many podcasts and we're following many people that inspire us for the businesses that they're creating. We've done all of those things. Like, we've done what we can.
Right.
Like,
yeah.
if you did none of that and you're like, yeah, we got this. Like, no. You still need competencies.
Yeah. No, I can agree with that for
Yeah.
sure. That's what I kind of meant by, like, there's different aspects to it.
It depends, right?
Yeah. Totally.
So I have what I think is the best question for you that I've ever thought of in my life. And you're going to have to wait till episode 2.